Karen, can you hear me yet?
I can.
There we go. Oh, and there we have video. Perfect. Okay. So I think everyone knows who this is. This is KarenTrimboli, principal of the Ludlow Elementary School. I'll let her give a little background and how she wishes to let us know what's going on and take it from there. So thanks again for speaking with us.
Well, hi everybody. It's nice to be asked to come and give you a little bit of update what's happening at our schools. It has definitely been a very interesting year, to say the least, with COVID being the big elephant in the room for us. It took quite a bit of planning over the summer to try to figure out how do we get our students back into our schools safely, and still make sure that we can keep the educational piece going. And, Ludlow, Mount Holly, Cavendish, and the Chester Andover schools and Green Mountain, we were one of the few schools that in the state that went 4 days a week, with one day being a remote day. Many schools had chosen to stay remote for much longer, as well as they had maybe other issues to have to work around with the number of students and faculty and classrooms, trying to make sure people were able to stay safe. But we were very lucky that we were able to do that. I have to say that our students in our TRSU are really resilient. All the teachers and all the adults and all the parents, the biggest thing we worried about was kids wearing the masks all day. They adjusted so well. I can't say the adults we have done as well. I mean, we would have kids saying, "Pull it up, Mrs. T, pull it up," So they really, even our 3 and 4-year-old preschoolers wearing the masks. So when you see the kids wearing them and not complaining, it made you as an adult do a better job of trying to model that. So they have been very resilient. The teachers, I cannot speak high praises for them during this whole bit. On the fly, they had to learn how to adapt and teach from a screen and be able to judge whether a student was getting it or not. And that's really hard when you're dealing with, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-year-olds, 11-year-olds. The high school level, they had more experience because they do a lot of online work and they have experience with their teachers giving them work over the computers. So the teachers quickly had to find a way to reach students, and parents, because parents really had to step up and learn alongside with the teachers and the kids how to manage the technology. And then, of course, it's trying to decide which programs do you use, because as soon as we went remote, every computer tech program out in the universe started flooding teachers and the schools about, oh, we have the perfect answer for you, and we have this and we have that. And it was that only added to the stress level for teachers and administrators. But once we got ourselves going, I would have to say we have been very fortunate at Ludlow to not have any cases of COVID. We've had some students who quarantined because they had to travel out of state for various reasons, whether medical or family commitments. But we have been really healthy. I'll tell you, the masks and washing the hands, we have not had the strep. We have not had the stomach virus. We have not had the sniffles. We have not had lice this year at all. So somehow this thing is a magic wand doer. So I don't know. So that has been, that has definitely been a positive. It is very nice that we have some things loosening up a little bit for us. At first we couldn't use any of the playground equipment, and that was really hard for the kids to understand and not touch each other. You can't play tag and, keep the 6 feet. But once we were able to go to 3 feet, and then once we were able to, get in a little bit closer proximity on the, playground equipment, that really helped out quite a bit. But overall, we've had some students that just skyrocketed with the remote learning, really took off. And it's, something that will probably forever be a part of the educational system now, some type of that online learning and student self-directed and personalized learning. That's going to be a big part of that. And we did have students who really have struggled with it for various reasons. I know myself, I have taken courses online and I don't like it. I'm an in-person person. It's a very big struggle for me. And so we have students that have that same thing. So with that being said, we are now planning for the summer and planning for next year. There's a lot of work going into that right now. The Agency of Education has asked all schools to come up with what's called a recovery plan. Here at TRSU, we don't really like the term recovery. We want to just say moving forward plan. We don't want to assume that every student has to recover from something, because like I said, there are students who really have flourished in this at this time. So we kind of go by, moving forward plan. And one of the things we're looking to do in all of the schools in TRSU is to run a summer program to have students come for like a 4-week, opportunity to continue their summer learning. And it's not just, geared for students who are falling behind or feel like they're falling behind, or parents feel they're falling behind. It's for any student. Students who are rocketed, that want to continue on that trajectory, they can come and continue with that. So it's basically to be for any student that wants to come. And we're hoping, to get a number of students from Ludlow Elementary School. We might combine a little bit with Mount Holly, depending on the numbers. We might fold our students in, because it's also going to blend in for us with the Go Wild program that Vanessa White does during the summer. So the students can come to the school, do a little bit of academic kind of exploration learning here, and then towards the afternoon, head up to where Go Wild is and do those other activities up there. So we're looking forward to seeing how that all plays out. So that's some of the plan for the summer. The schools have received some funding for next year to kind of, do the move forward, looking at things we might need for some of our students, in their social emotional well-being. And, hopefully we'll be able to bring those, programs that we've kind of had to put on hold. I mean, the community partnership, that has been definitely missed this year. We have missed that collaboration with, the Black River Academy, with the Rotary, with the American Legion, just the different businesses and so on. Things that we've been able to do in the past. Boy, everybody in the school is looking forward to getting that back and having that opportunity to work together again, because it's a big piece to students' education to see it's not just this brick building that they learn. It's outside in the community. They learn as much and sometimes even more. So we're really anxious to bring that all back in the next year. So, and it looks really positive that that's going to happen. I mean, the last 3 weeks in June, we will be going back to 5 days a week in person for our students. We're removing the remote Wednesday out to kind of set, the expectation that this is where we're going to be next year. School is going to be back to what it should be in the building, and and hopefully be able to branch out into our communities again. So one of the other opportunities.
Hello.
What is this?
Oh my God. It's your day, Karen.
All right,
You're very sneaky.
all of you.
Okay, so Kevin's got something to present to you.
I think we got rid of the feedback. Hold on.
Did you know we were hiding in Miss Edson's room? I thought you might have seen the ceiling.
So how aware am I as principal? What does that say about me? You guys have seen my story about that.
Kevin, that's a little better.
And here we have a plaque for Karen. And this is honoring your years of service to our communities as a beloved parent, board member, teacher, and principal. Always, I'm putting children first, Rotary Club of Ludlow, Vermont. So this is for you.
Woo!
Wow. That's hard to swing. Let me put my mask on so
You're legal?
I've been vaccinated.
Kevin, can you see?
Yeah,
Everybody can see her?
Oh my gosh.
No. Okay.
Thank you all so very, very much. I appreciate it. Can't tell you how much this means.
And especially with Frank here.
And Frank.
Can I give you one?
Sure.
You all right with that? I keep my body on.
Karen, I worked on words as I was driving down, and it's very difficult to pick them. I started with teacher, educator, cheerleader, principal, boss commander, super cheerleader for kids, parents, and the school system. And when I look at what you've gone through over the past 4 years, moving from this office to next door, back to here, you're just an incredible administrator. And the town is so fortunate to have had you. It's just
Thank
incredible.
you. So much. We've had such a great partnership together. We have done so much. And I go into the hallway. Wow. I need to smell through my mask. That's great.
Always putting children first. So for Ludlow Rotary, please join us in the hallway to congratulate Mrs. T.
Isn't that nice? Thank you all. I appreciate all of you very much. Oh my God. What are you trying to do to me?
She and Diana were in on this from the start.
Yeah, well, is this my payback? Can we call this now my payback? Is this my payback?
Hi, kiddos. I don't know if I'm getting this, but. Thank you. She liked that. Hey, guys. Hello. So I'm glad we got you good.
You definitely did. I feel like I'm, where have I been?
So where'd the rest of my kids go?
Oh, I don't know.
They disappeared.
Probably.
Disappeared. Hey, no problem.
Thank you.
I did
Rotary.
nominate you.
That was very nice. Another blind side by the Ludlow Rotary.